That's how your ears look perked, even if you only have half ears. That's how half an ear looks like when it's perked. Stella! You have to be loud because she can't hear otherwise. Hey, sweetie. Hi, baby. Perk them back up. No? Stella! Stella! No! We are going to love. You guys remember yesterday's video where we were so excited about trying to capture that eagle with our camera? Yeah, remember that eagle? We wanted to catch that eagle with our camera? Well, guess what? Our camera has been pecked. Our camera has been pecked out of the spot we had it and has now become a part of the eagle. I'm sorry, of the nest. Yeah, so now our camera has been pecked from its spot right here, which was on this side of the wire, and has been placed there in the ostrich egg nest, which means we may get a better view than what we realize if that eagle ends up picking up the wrong thing. Is that your plan? That was your plan all along. And that's clever. That's clever. So Stella, Jamie and I having our morning coffee, and we hear this horrible, horrible noise coming out from around Dixie's pasture. And I says, Jamie, what's going on? And Jamie says, Dixie gets mad. She gets mad and she starts banging on her buckets. That's like a child. Yeah. And now I can't hear it. I think she has stopped doing it now. What we're going to do is,
you said her name, so
she heard me. We're going to walk over. Y'all look how pretty we're going to do our floral garden. You know Jason at Call Hill has a French protege garden?
Yeah.
Well, you know what?
We got a Texas garden.
We just do a Texas garden, but we haven't planted those yet. We bought them. Oh no, Jamie! Something is eating on them.
No.
That's just cut. That's not a tooth. Anyway, we had just set them all out, see how they're going to look. We haven't planted them yet. Let's walk over and see what Dixie's doing, though. I'm curious about this. I'm curious of what she's up to and why she's doing it. And I'm going to see if I can see that attitude. Stella's doing real good. Y'all saw her. Now, I'm barefoot. I didn't even put on shoes this morning. Not even Crocs. No shoes, no... nothing. Jamie? That's Miss Beverly doing that. That's not even Dixie. That's Beverly banging the bucket around. That is Beverly banging the bucket around. Sure is. Hey, Carl. Hey, Carl. Dixie's being sweet. Beverly. Sweetie, why are you doing all that? Mama's going to come take care of you guys shortly. You don't have to try to get our attention. We have a routine here, guys. We have a routine. And the routine sort of goes, coffee comes first. Coffee comes first. I know. Go ahead. I know you don't like it, but coffee comes first. Coffee. Who needs coffee? And then Mom will come out and do something with you guys. I know. And Beverly's trying to speed us up a little bit. Good morning, pretty girl. Good morning, my sweet love. Oh, Beverly, can I give some love to Beverly, too? I can't reach. Gotta hurry. Don't you bite me. Gotta hurry before Carl gets over here. Carl doesn't want me to love. Carl doesn't believe in love, y'all. Oh, well, hello, kitty. Hi, goats. Silly goats. All right, so, and then what is Leonard doing inside the... Leonard? It's a beautiful day. Why are you inside the Wacky Pack shack? It is a beautiful morning. And why is Leonard hanging out inside the Wacky Pack shack? Lenny? I'm going to walk in and check on Lenny. Look, Stella's like, I'm going to take a walk with Dad. So Stella is a couple of days into her heartworm treatments. And both she and Christmas are having a little bit of downer days. They're not as full of life as they normally are. Are you okay, mister? What's going on in here? Why are you here by yourself? Are you feeling okay? You know that we watch our goats, and goats can tell you when they're not feeling well. A lot of times they'll put their face to the wall if they don't feel good. But even him being off by himself is kind of a weird... Oh, Lord, Mr. Huck put his face to a tree. I don't know. Kitty. It's so hard, you know, you just wish they could... It's like when you have a baby and a child and they can't talk yet. You just don't even know exactly what's going on with them. I think he's fine. I'm not going to get in there and mess with him too much. Leonard, I don't know why he'd still be hanging out inside here this morning. But I will keep an eye on him. I can promise you that. But no, everyone's gotten out and about this morning. Hi, Shirley. Hi, sweet Shirley bird. Everyone's out and about. But to see Leonard still sitting up inside the Wacky Pack shack, and it's already, she's done at least 8 o'clock, is a little bit beyond me. Hey, beautiful. Come on. So a lot of people have asked about our routine when it comes to Christmas and Stella. Come on. As far as keeping their heart rate down, keeping their cardio level down to a minimum, but they still have to have potty breaks. Now stop running. You can't run. Stella, be sweet. Y'all see that? Baby, even though you're on a potty break means you go potty and you come back. You can't run around. So, no, our dogs still need potty breaks. And so I was emailing with a lady, and she said, make sure that you put them on a leash for potty breaks. But why don't you talk about what happened yesterday when you tried, and I say tried, to put Stella on a, Christmas on a leash for a potty break. You had to literally drag her because she doesn't walk on a leash, y'all.
No one, these dogs are not leashed.
Little Stella.
People are going to say, is like,
I know.
you should train them. You should look at this season.
Now is not the time to train. Stella! Stella! No, we are going to love.
That was not good. What the hell?
I know, baby. It's the medicines. Don't blame her. It's the medicines. Listen, we love poor Fiona. That's a no-no. That's naughty. That's naughty. You gotta be sweet.
That was out of nowhere.
Baby, I know. It's not out of nowhere. Look who's here. Daddy. And she's like, Dad's gonna sit down and love, and he's only gonna love me. And no one else.
People say that you have to be the one to correct her.
I just did. I said no-no.
And you're loving her.
No, but that's a no-no kind of thing. Like, no, leave her alone. All right. So, Stella, guys, Stella, leave her. Okay, I'm going to just end this video right now. Do you want to talk about the problem with trying to take potty breaks on a leash when dogs are not leash trained?
They don't go. Ours are broken, okay? We have broken dogs. A leash to them is like imprisonment. You might as well be putting them in shackles.
So what? Yes. So we try to sit here and watch, and then they'll go right back inside the shop as soon as they get their potty break done. And we let them out several times throughout the day. Yeah. And then I guess I'm happy that everyone was able to see what Stella just did to Fiona. Because it was hard for us to explain how she's kind of showing some aggression. Even
Fiona's like, what the hell did I do?
And so, guys, there's a lot of things to comment about. Just try to keep it respectful. Don't say, it's your own fault, Lester. You're entitling her. I do show her a lot of love. I do. But I don't want her to confuse that love with the fact that she can bully everybody else.
Hey, mean girl.
Baby, you don't want to be known as a mean girl. And I don't want to scold her. She's already struggling enough as it is with the meds and all of her conditions. Yeah. Perfect. So we'll get there, guys. We're going to figure it out. We will figure it out. But we don't want to have Millie, Fiona, and Christmas bullied up on. I also don't want to be the reason, the enabler, I think you would call it. You know. I know that she does have a fondness for me, and, you know, you love that. But I don't want her to be so aggressive towards the other dogs anytime I'm around. And Jamie says it's not when we're feeding. And so I read the comments, you guys know that. And then if it's true that she associates me with food, and so she becomes aggressive when I'm around, not for love, but because I'm the food giver, I don't really understand how that could be possible, because Jamie feeds, I feed, there's always food set out. So I would think that she'd be equally aggressive around Jamie when Jamie's showing love to the other dogs. So I don't really know exactly how all that ties together. I don't know dog behavior enough to know exactly why she's doing what she's doing, but she's only aggressive when I'm around. And so I have a hard time scolding her, because I know that she must feel horrible right now anyway with all of her ailments. And now that she has some inside stuff going on with her heartworm treatments, I don't want to be the, to add to all of that. So if there is a time for discipline, I don't think now is the right time to constantly get onto her and always be, making her feel even worse. Anyway, so we are trying, my friends. We're trying to keep them calm and keep them, sweetie, there you go. Everyone loves you so much, and we just cannot be running around, okay? You just got to go potty and come right back in. Can you do that for me? And you're going to be good. Okay. There we go. Well, Stella and I, along with Carl and Debbie there behind me, want to thank y'all for watching. You know that it's always a lot funner and gooder when you do things together. Obviously, Carl is testament to that. Him and Debbie are over there doing things together, and that's funner and gooder. And then Stella is laying here beside her daddy on the sitting chairs outside. Oh my goodness. We're trying to keep her as calm and relaxed and just as we can. Guys, we're trying to figure our way out here with Stella and Christmas. I don't mean so much the heartworm regimen, but just the discipline and what, how much is too much for her little system. She really is trying, and we love her so much. And I just hate to scold her a whole lot right now when her body's fighting so hard to get better from all of its ailments. So we appreciate any advice you want to offer, and thank you all for loving her, even though everyone knows that some of us can be hard to love. We can be a little rough around the edges, and Stella is no different. Can I get a kiss? Nope, she doesn't kiss. Stella does not kiss yet. She will let me kiss her. Maybe not. Okay, well, it's maybe the coffee breath. Who knows? All right, so y'all have a fun day, and we'll see you guys on the next video.
Don't let your troubles fester. Come watch Longhorn Lester.
Yeah, something like that.